guys, we are here.
We're here.
We're here in silence because we forgot to put our mics on.
I did this at Log Cabin yesterday too. I don't know what's wrong with me.
But mine is alive.
I might have some
so
problems.
hopefully you can hear me.
I'm going to check now. I think I have a mental problem.
I think we all have a mental problem.
Okay. Wow.
We're here.
I'm not. I am not even on this planet right now.
Jess is not even turned on.
No, I am turned on.
Oh,
I am.
okay.
I did this last night at Log Cabin. It was like 5 of, and Lisa goes, "Did you have microphones?" I'm like, "Why do I not have them out? That's my only job." I don't know what's wrong.
Good question.
I don't know. I'm gonna take this off. Why am I even
clipping?
What are you
taking off?
I don't. Hi. I don't know anything right now. I really don't. Okay.
Yeah, she's hopeless.
Did someone call me hopeless? Because they are correct. Just Barb.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look at all these people that have said hi already.
Hi.
Guys.
Hi. Wow, I'm really sorry for
Good morning, everybody.
Probably the biggest fiasco we've ever created in the morning. Oh my goodness. What you guys didn't hear was I thought Marlene called Barb a really weird name, but apparently she didn't, but that's what I heard. But the mics weren't on 2 nights in a row, 2 days in a row, and I don't remember the microphones because apparently I have lost all sense of how to do anything. So it's 11:02. Let's forget that happened and get started. Good morning. Seriously, do you ever just wonder about yourself? Like, what is my problem?
A lot.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder about Barb more than me, though.
I'm just baffled by Marlene sometimes.
Oh my goodness. I think I've targeted what my problem is, though. Eric is out of town, and Eric never goes out of town, which is fine. I'm not like, well, Eric's gone. I'm fine. I have been left by myself for too long. and I don't have my day job because we've been closed for 2 days. So I think I've just forgotten. I've lost all sense of reality. It did not take long. So I don't know, Eric, I guess hurry up and come back because for some reason you are my rock. I don't know. Okay, so let's just get into this because I have a lot of stuff to tell you and even more stuff to show you, and I'm so excited.
She's excited.
I'm so excited. I woke up at 4:30 this morning because I was so excited. Yes, I'm going to drink more coffee.
Thank God she didn't text me at 4:30
I did not.
Today.
I set my alarm for 6 because I could sleep in.
Yeah.
No, 4:30. I was like, good morning. So, yeah. Eric left, and yesterday my dogs were in complete and utter depression mode. It was pathetic and actually kind of rude, I think, too, because the 2 of them laid under the blankets on the couch all day and wouldn't get up. And I'm like, is he that important to you? I'm here. I'm here. And they didn't care. So then they exhausted themselves to the point they actually slept all night. Is it Charlie?
No. I got to read you this comment, though.
Please.
It's got me. Shelley says, hello, I am making Hamilton costumes for a friend's flamingos. What's everyone else doing?
For flamingo? Oh, okay. The video's over. I need
Shelley.
to go have a conference call with Shelley. I need information on this.
Hamilton costumes for a friend's flamingos.
Like actual flamingos?
I don't know.
I need Shelley. I need details. I need details right now.
Flamingos that are on the lawn?
Like, yeah, like flamingos with spinny wings or flamingos that are like for real. I need to know. There's a lot of questions you just left unanswered.
How do you fit a flamingo for a costume?
All these questions we have. Oh,
Do you take measurements?
I'm starting to figure out why nobody on YouTube likes it.
Oh, she's a plastic flamingos.
Okay, well, that was one question. But still, I still have more. I have follow-up questions to that.
Ask why you're making Hamilton?
Why, Shelley?
Yes, tell us why.
Are they in a play?
Okay, I'm trying so hard to compose myself, and I'm doing a job of it.
You guys are crazy.
Okay, we're business. We're business.
Oh, she dresses them up in outfits all the time.
This is not helping.
Send pictures?
And please
Shelley,
post
you
pictures.
have to post some pictures.
We need to see them. Okay, for real. I'm
Can you picture?
Oh, Terry says no laughing. Terry, you know, it's impossible that there's no laughing here.
That is one request I cannot fulfill because it's just what happens. Okay.
Business
face. Okay. So, let's talk about business. Not flamingos. Okay.
in Hamilton costumes.
Why do you read comments out loud that are going to distract me like this?
Sometimes they're just so funny.
Funny.
I'm so sorry if you don't like this, but if you don't like this, it's obviously you. This is funny. Okay, so let's talk for real. All right. Our group, we haven't done a check-in in a while. Stop. I can't even deal with you anymore.
She just read one more. She goes, this lady loves Hamilton, wants costumes. I didn't know this would cause such hilarity. Shelley,
Just
we love
think about it.
We love it.
Think about it in our context. You're in it. We are not, and that just came at me on a Friday where I still can't get my you-know-what together. Okay, I'm serious. I'm getting into it. 863 members of our group. That's what I wanted to tell you. We are edging up to 1,000. Barb is happy because she wants to give stuff away.
I do.
So if you're new, welcome. If you're watching this on Monday, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. This is just what we do. I don't know what to say. But actually, speaking of YouTube, kind of, if you are watching this on Monday, or if you are one of the Facebook people that also goes to my YouTube channel, if you would do me the favor of subscribing and click that little subscribe button, because I am working on building up some YouTube following, and we hit 4,000 subscribers this week, which I'm super excited about. Yes, I know in the universe that's still small, but to me it's huge because I haven't really tried that hard, and I feel like if I put in a full effort, that it could be even bigger. And the more subscribers I get, the more opportunities I have, excuse me, to do other things. And so, yeah, if you haven't, please do. Everything we put on Facebook, all of those videos go to YouTube, but YouTube also has additional videos because Facebook is weird about limitations of time limits and stuff. So a lot of the free tutorials and demos and all that kind of stuff is all on the YouTube page. So channel, Facebook page, YouTube channel, and you can find the link on the website if you need to. I'm gonna leave now.
Don't leave it to us.
It's Marlene, you're on.
Okay, can I tell you what I'm doing this weekend?
Oh, dear.
Does it have to do with goats?
No, I haven't even told Barb.
Oh, no.
boy.
Oh,
It's
my
a real
gosh.
surprise. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing.
She's for real right now. She's very excited.
First of all, tonight I'm playing poker, so I hope I win some money. But tomorrow, I don't even know how to describe this. I got to find their page.
Just
in
to
there.
fill in while you're looking.
Tomorrow,
One of
I
the
am going
flamingos
to.
is named
Hang on.
Alexander.
Tomorrow, I am going to. What the fungal is it called? Oops. Tomorrow, I am going to. You're going to love this, Jess. Bungee Fitness.
Oh, God.
Hang on, I got to find her thing.
So Marlene won't be with us on Monday because she will have a neck brace on.
Like that.
Oh, good Lord.
Let's see.
Yep.
With the bungee thing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, people, can you see that? Can they see?
Get a little closer.
Marlene is wearing a
Maybe,
bungee cord
okay.
this weekend.
I'll be dressed in a bungee harness, flying around in some gymnasium.
I will not be, and I assume Barb will not be either. No. So, okay. So,
Oh, there, you can see it.
you literally never know what you're going to get
Yeah, with this one?
Friday.
No.
Okay.
Excited.
I am really excited. I hope to
Oh,
see
God.
you in one piece on Monday.
Yeah.
And
Me too.
God bless Janice.
I
This
have a
will be
feeling I'm going to be
interesting.
working by myself on Monday.
I might have to help you with orders. Speaking of orders, see, I'm segueing back into actual normal stuff. I know I said this probably like a year ago, but I just want to let you guys know again. On the regular Cork page, the stuff, all the colors and the prints that we stock, not the small batch stuff, which has quantities on it, but on the regular Cork page, if you see something listed as sold out, it is on there because it's on order and coming back in. I don't always know when it's coming back in. We were very fortunate that most of 2020, Cork was not delayed, but lately it's been a little bit more delayed. But if it says out of stock, it's because it's coming back. So don't think that we've eliminated anything. If we're getting rid of it, I'm probably going to put it on the pop-up sale page, or if it's sold out and we're not carrying it, I'll take it off the website. So just so you know, that's...
Can we do one follow-up to the flamingos?
Oh my God, yes. It's never going to end.
They
You
are
know we're going to
named-
be here till 3 o'clock.
They're named Alexander, Aaron, Burr, King, George, and the three Schuyler sisters.
I can't even with you anymore.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Oh my goodness.
That's enough of the flamingos.
Because I have really fun, exciting stuff to tell
Okay,
you.
let's hear your fun and exciting
It's
stuff.
also as fun as exciting like flamingos, but different. So flamingos are fun and exciting, but I think this might be fun and exciting in a different way. So I'm going to give you all the little things first, and then I've got some big stuff to tell you. So, I have some, it's not bad news, it's just, it's not the most exciting news. I did get an update on the wax canvas. That is not what I'm going to talk to you today about. Something, I don't know, words. Wax canvas is now slated to arrive in June. But think about it this way, April's almost over, which means it's basically May, which means it's next month. So just be positive about it. I am just as excited, if not more excited, than you guys are about the wax canvas. And the update that I got is that it has left India. It is on a boat somewhere between India and the United States. A slow boat from India. Yeah. I don't know where India is, but it's somewhere between there and here. Don't come at me. I don't do geography. So it's on a boat. It's on its way. It just hasn't made it here yet. And then once it gets here and they ship it to us, I have a lot of cutting to do, and I will let you guys know. So don't worry. Don't give up. It's still coming. And I'm saving our wax canvas samples and talk for when I can actually show it to you, so I can show you all the colors that I ordered, because I ordered all the colors. So,
surprise.
And I don't really remember how many that was, but it was like 10 or 11 or I don't know. It was a lot. Let's see here. What else? Oh, surprise. I ordered Tula Pink's full Daydreamer line. It will be in shipping in like November. So not the line, not Tula Pink's line right now. The Curiouser and Curiouser I did not order. I ordered the next one, which is called Daydreamer.
Did you see
so it has flamingos, it has butterflies, it's a bunch of random fun stuff in bright colors.
There are things that look like eyeballs. There
are some things there are rainbows that remind me of the rainbow Cork.
Yeah,
there's
eyeballs
of some sort. But I did order.
You know what they are? Did you see it up close? They're rainbows with color around them.
Okay. So I did order the full line. I did not order wide backs, pre-cuts, any of that stuff. I just ordered the full line. It's supposed to be shipping November. We never really know when things are going to ship, but it is slated for November. So if you were wondering, I did order that. Just want to let you know, because Sue Smith had asked me about that. Sue Smith also clarified that she was not looking for crimson last week. She was looking for magenta, which was the textured, bright pink that we had in the small batch Cork that sold out super quick. I didn't know you guys liked it so much. I liked it, but I didn't know if we should have another bright pink. And I think Sue's right. I think we do. So I will be ordering more of that. I don't know when that will be in, but it will be in soon. We have a lot of stuff coming in, and I'm telling you, it's all going to come in the same day just because that's how it always goes. Speaking of Cork, our some new Cork shipped. It should be here next week. And it's not replenishment stuff, it's new stuff. And it's for Cork Club. And we all picked out a print. We're all anxiously awaiting to see how cool our prints look, and if they look cool together. And I don't know.
How they look in person.
Are they even prettier? Excuse me. So that will be here next week, but you can't see it because it's for Cork Club. So if you are on the fence about Cork Club and you're not sure if you want to sign up, or if your subscription ran out and you're not sure if you want to renew it, just make sure, that you renew it by May 10th, which I don't know what day of the week that is, but by May 10th, because if you are not signed up by the 10th, you will not be in for the May Cork Club, and you guys are getting 3 brand new exclusive prints first. And then the week after, we will show them to you on Facebook.
Specifically picked out by each one of us.
And yes, I said prints. I spoiled that part, but you have no idea what they look like. And if you are in April Cork Club, what you got may or may not go with what you're getting in May. I don't know. It's hard to say. So that is coming. And also, I ordered more than just that. I don't even remember what I ordered. So it'll be a surprise when it comes in. I have no idea. So where else do I want to go? I got so many things to tell them.
I don't know.
I know it's going to be last. Let's talk about classes. A couple quick things about classes. Please, again, if you sign up for a class, read the intro information that's on the page about classes and how everything goes and what's expected of you and all that good stuff, and read your individual class to know what your prep work is. You're going to have to cut and fuse everything, but there might be additional steps like sewing a handle, not hardware. I don't ask you to do hardware without me. Make sure that you read through it. It will tell you what steps, it will tell you what you need to do, and it might even have information if it's a pattern that doesn't have Cork written into it, but you might want to use Cork. So just make sure that you read that over and email me if you have questions. I know we are all procrastinators, every one of us in this whole world. I don't know many people that aren't, but if you wait until the day before class to do your prep work, you're going to forget something and you're going to be behind. Don't add that stress to yourself. When you sign up for a class, start slowly. Get some stuff done. Make sure your zipper pulls are on. Make sure that your handles are top stitch, and check with me if you're not sure. Or if there's something that you want to do, just make sure that it's okay. It depends on the size of the class. Sometimes if you're like, hey, I want to be different, do you mind if I have time to add that extra thing in? I will let you know. A lot of times I don't. So I try to make it so that everybody can finish a project. That's really the main goal. Speaking of classes, I added some more. So we have classes still for May and June that are still not filled up. We still have openings. We have another Diva Wallet class for beginners. I was asked for some more beginner classes, so I did another round of Diva Wallet. That will be on June 15th. I also added another Taurus tote bag, which is a great beginner class, for June 19th. And I added one that it's the beast. I added the road trip bag because it's a big bag. Yeah, I did it as a 2-day. Because we have done it in person as a 1-day, and it is so stressful because there's so much. It's not that the bag is that hard. There's a lot of stuff to do. Handles and pockets and all this stuff. So I did it for July. I did the 17th and the 24th. So you'll have a week in between. So if you get behind or you want to do something else to catch up, you can do that before part 2. You are signing up for both days. So if you've started a bag and you really only want to come for day 2, I don't have that as an option. Please don't email me and make me feel guilty about that. This is a start to finish, just like all the rest of the classes. So if you sign up, even if you don't come to day 1, you're paying for both days. So road trip is on there. And also on that page is, I'm so excited. This is one of my big announcements. I had 2 big ones for you today.
Drum roll.
We are doing a virtual bag retreat.
Yay!
I'm so excited. And when I say we, I mean all of us.
Yep.
So my birthday stunk last year. Thank you, COVID. So I want to have a party this year. So my birthday is June 2nd. Gifts are welcome. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. The retreat is going to be that weekend. So it will start Friday the 4th, Saturday and Sunday. And we are going to be there all day. Well, after our video, we'll have our Facebook Live. We will be there from 12:30 to 8 on Friday. We'll be there from 10 to 8 on Saturday. And we'll be there a little bit in the morning, like 10 to 1 on Sunday. Everything is on the website, so you don't have to retain any of this. But you can sew on any bags that you want. If they are my bags, we're here to help you. You have a question, we are absolutely here to help you. If you choose to sew another pattern designer's bag, I cannot help you with that. I don't know other pattern designers. I can't help you with their bags. But if you're stuck on something and there's someone there that knows, maybe the 2 of you can converse and you can kind of, help each other out. It's limited to bags, but any skill level. You don't even if you've never made a bag, you just want to hang out with us and make bags. We are there for opinions. We're there for help. We're there, to sew with you because we're bringing our machines. Yep. We're going to set up over there and we're going to be ready to go. And it's my birthday, so we're getting a cake because
yes, we are.
We can.
We're going to order out lunch.
We'll order out lunch because unfortunately with this is real, an in-person retreat, Barb knows, she schedules them. You get meals and you get a place to sleep, and I can't really provide that for you via Zoom. But if you want to get a cake or a cupcake and enjoy our cake with us, and we can have lunches together, we're going to order out, and we're just going to gouge ourselves on food all weekend and sewing, and it's going to be fun. So you get to hang out with us if you want to. And let me see here. We're going to do, everyone's going to get a goodie bag. So everybody that signs up, the first 10 people that sign up get a little something extra in their goodie bag. I'm not going to tell you what, but we will send those out probably mid-May, so you'll have them before the retreat. We are going to have a discount for the entire weekend for any of the retreat goers, because I don't know about you, but I see someone else working on something and I'm like, I need that. I need that pattern. I need that fabric. I got to get it. We're going to do drawings throughout the weekend, and I came up with a fun game. Not like, it's not a structured, like we have to sit at a certain time. I got a little game that I think will be kind of fun for us to play. And that's it. And you can come and go as you please. You can log in whenever you want. The hours that are on the retreat are the hours that we will be there. You can, you can start sewing early in the morning, late at night. You can leave if you have to. It's whatever you want to do. I have never done anything like this before. No. Barb is the retreat expert. In person. She's never done a virtual one, so we're going to find out together. But it's my birthday, so come hang out with me. So that was one of my fun. Can we have
wine too?
Yeah.
All right. Marlene is bringing the wine. She's the good wino.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. So let's see here. I'm trying to get it all done so that I can give you the big at the end. So, okay, I told you about that. Okay, the name of this video is going to be called Jessica's Vulnerable today, because I am putting myself out there for you guys. I am going to tell you something right now. I asked my lovely co-hosts, and they said, yes, tell them.
Look at that, we're co-hosts.
Well, here I am. Well, I mean, what else are you?
I don't know.
You're sitting here chatting with me.
True.
So, this is stressful to say it out loud, but I'm going to say it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You can do it.
I made the decision that I will not be doing vending at any shows next year. I am taking 2022 off. And if I change my mind and I go back on that, don't hate me for it. I'm entitled. I'm a woman. So as of today, I have decided I'm not going to. And here is my reason. There's many reasons. I'm not going to get into the politics and of all of this, but there's reasons in my head that I'm not ready, and I don't know if I feel like the world is ready yet. I'm going to give a little bit more time. That aside, selfishly, I don't want to wear a mask at a show. It's hard to hear people in convention centers, and it makes me sweat. That is a selfish reason. Please do not be upset with me for saying it. If you have to wear it for your job 8 hours a day, I feel for you. You're a hero. I couldn't do it. There's that. But aside from that, I just signed a new lease. An additional, not new, we're not moving. I signed an additional lease right over there. So if you haven't been to our building, this is technically my husband's office. Our shipping is over there. I showed you guys around. Out there is his garage. Next to that is his body shop. And diagonal from the body shop is an opening. And we are always looking for more space for storage, for him, for me, for all of our stuff. And I said, I'm going to do it. And inside of this space, I am building myself a video studio that will be peaceful and quiet and away from everybody. I will not have to be in their way while they're shipping. I don't have to be here answering to his customers. I don't have to hear phones ringing and people knocking on doors and air compressors. Peace and quiet, where I can have a video studio set up that I do not have to take down. I can leave it a mess if I want to, and I can make more videos for YouTube because you guys have had an amazing amount of suggestions that I want to do. I have a list. I want to get them done, but I can't get them done when I have to keep packing up every time. You know how annoying it's like when you have to sew on your dining room table and you're like, oh, people have to eat. I gotta clean up. I can't leave a mess everywhere. If I start a mess here, I have to clean it up before they come in again. If I start it here, people are touching my stuff. So in order to fully commit to more videos and more rent, that's why I'm drinking today, I'm going to postpone myself from traveling for another year. But that being said, we already talked about this. We're all going to go to Branson. When I get more details of that, I will let you guys know. I think it's already on the AQS website. Yeah. My mom and I want to go because she's retired and she wants to travel, and these ladies want to go, and so we're all going to go. And if you're going to be there, maybe we can meet up and still do a meetup at a quilt show. It'll just be different than I thought it would have been before. Open bar.
Or a bar.
Oh.
Meet at a bar.
Or at a bar. Or food. Bar. Or whatever, but there's a quilt show in a city I've never visited, and I want to go, and you guys want to go. Yeah. And Barb is not committing to travel, right? You're not bringing anyone except Marlene.
Yeah,
So
no, I'm not doing a bus trip out there.
No bus trips to
out there
Missouri.
Branson, no.
Yes. So
The Bar and Mar Road.
the Bar and Mar Road show.
We could maybe.
Did you wear your ding and dong bells?
We can.
Yeah.
Well, if we did it, then it'd be a lot less expensive for us.
But I'm definitely
But we'd
going
have
to
to-
bring.
you don't have the patience for
I'm going to
people.
bring all my stuff with me so we can do a live video while we're there.
Oh, that'd
we can,
be awesome.
You know, check it out and see what does the show look like in 2022. It's
Yeah.
going to be different for all of us. So we will talk about that more when it's closer. We're still several months away, but that is my decision. I hope that you will all support me on it.
Everybody's excited about it. They're happy for
So
you.
thank you. It's trust me, I told you it is not a black and white thing for me. It has been completely gray for weeks. I have not been able to decide. And yesterday my husband and I looked at the space and I was like, I want to rent it, but it's enormous. What are we going to do with it? And then I started thinking there's this nice little cutout that just needs a wall put up. We could make a video studio. I'll feel better about paying more rent. But if I'm going to make that, I can't just pack up and leave every other month. I need to be in that studio doing really cool stuff that I want to do. So that is my decision, and I'm very happy
People
about
are
it.
saying your videos are the difference in success for them.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys have no idea. I don't know how I got to be lucky enough to have you guys, and you are amazing, so thank you. So, and I also was talking to my contact at Janome, because I think I've told you guys, as a maker, I have obligations to fulfill for the year, and I had this great idea of doing a start to finish 4-part series for a bag for you guys, but also for people that are so timid still to start a bag. You can watch these videos. We're going to work with Cork. I'll do some embroidery so you can, feel comfortable that someone's there walking you step by step, and it will be something for free. And my Janome contact, Kim, said, I love it. Do it. So she said, when are you going to start? I said, as soon as the wall's up over there. So, because there's my building right over there. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. So, are we ready to talk about my other big fun announcement, which some of you probably figured out? I know Sue Smith definitely figured it out. I have a new pattern. I'm so excited. Yay! And I told you guys a while back that one of the topics that I was going to cover for you, and this is why I feel naked right now. Like, I feel a little vulnerable right now. I'm going to walk you through my design process. It's mine. It may not be everybody else's, but it's how I design a pattern. It's a little loopy. It's crazy, like my brain. But I'm going to show you my sketchbook, which I don't show anybody. And I'm going to show you the ugliest bag I've ever made. You guys don't even see it because it's hidden. It's the test bag. It's horrible, but you can laugh at it. So I will show you our new friend Fiona first, and then we're going to walk through how this happened. And almost all the bags I'm going to show you right now, we have kits on the website. I uploaded it at 10:55 because I didn't want you sneaky ones seeing anything first. So here is, I'm going to move this because I'm going to spill that. I know that. I'll let
Don't put
Marlene
it near
spill
me.
it.
I'll probably
Here.
knock it over.
I don't want to spill my coffee. So here is Fiona. Isn't she pretty?
Fiona, you're so cute.
Pretty. And I will tell you where her name came from too. So here she is, the cover girl herself. This is Fiona. This is a kit. So Fiona has this cool pocket right here, and also a pocket on the back.
Very nice.
I told you guys, I was already designing this when we started designing the bag together, which I am still working on. And this one covered almost everything that you guys asked for,
funny.
which is really funny, which means I have to make all of these components into something that looks totally different. So that's
You must be a mind reader.
some days I think.
You're psychic.
I'm psychic. It has a recessed zipper closure. It has divided pockets. It has little short handles, and it also has an adjustable handle. So
cute.
I love it. I think it's a really good size.
Yep.
This one I just absolutely
My
love.
wallet might fit in that one.
It would.
Oh, this one's mine?
mine.
When this
one's
came in,
mine. Oh,
I was like, I already know what I'm making with this. So there's one. I'm going to show you a bunch of them, and then we'll talk about
And
how
I
it
just
went.
want you guys to know she's so thoughtful. She made one for Marlene and one for me.
My favorite Cork.
And she used my favorite colors.
You know, I'm not going to say that they can't have them, because honestly, I don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9,
Oh,
something
good.
like that.
This will go home with me
I
today
made
then.
5 yesterday, not
Oh my
linings.
God.
Not linings, just outsides.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
These have linings?
Those do,
Yeah, these are
yes.
Oh, okay.
completed.
I'll take
This one
They are not.
is a limited edition, because there's only
That's pretty.
there's
pretty.
only enough cork for 3 of these. So if you want this kit, it's first come, first serve. This one I skipped the zipper because you can if you want to. You don't have to always put a zipper
Yeah.
in. You can make your bag however you want. So this is the gray floral. So you can do it all out of cork.
Very pretty.
You can do it out of canvas.
That's Barb's.
Linen.
That's
this one's
mine.
Barb's.
Going home with me
the
today.
Cork.
My other one that I made, the handles fall apart.
The cork on the
Did a
top,
terrible job.
the handles, and the accent are
That's-
included in it. That's the minimum amount of cork, but it's a 9x27. And what size is Cork Club?
9 by
Oh, look at that!
Look at that. You guys can
How
actually
appropriate.
you can use your stash or you can buy more. I understand. I don't use my stash either. So this one's Barb's. This one has juniper inside. And I just love this one with the lagoon. This is definitely
That's
you.
mine.
It really
That's
is.
my, oh, look at that. She's giving it to me already.
And we have, this is also limited because the
Ooh, that's
salmon
so
is out
pretty.
of stock right now, but I do have enough for 6 kits of this. So we have this one in floral mix, and keep this one
Very
out.
nice.
This one I did not kit, and I'm going to tell you why. We're going to keep this one out too. I used the herringbone cork and the
Actually,
Amalfi,
it looks
That's
nice.
a herringbone.
or not herringbone.
That's that's not herringbone.
I think it's what it's called on the website, even if it's not a
The
herringbone.
other one is herringbone.
This is the only one.
No,
You're talking about the zigzag rainbow?
no, I'm talking about herringbone.
About this one?
This is herringbone.
That's houndstooth.
Houndstooth.
Oh, somebody's getting in their order today.
I'm gonna kill her. If you get the wrong cork in your order, it's Marlene's fault. She just
That's
told you.
exactly.
I'll check to see if it went out yet.
Oh my god.
God darn it, houndstooth, herringbone.
She couldn't find the navy cork this morning either.
And
There
there
I
was a
called Joe,
pile.
and there was a
A
massive
pile.
pile. It's okay. We all have our days, and clearly I'm off today. I'm going to talk about why I didn't kit this one, and I'm going to talk about this over here too. That's part of my design process, so we will get into that. Now these don't have linings. Yours will, obviously, but I made these yesterday, and I did not do linings because I wanted to get them done. I wanted kit options.
That's a pretty combination,
I
too.
love this one because it's just nice and simple
Yeah.
and basic.
Yep.
So we use the Daisy from Quarry Trail. I have the. I ate a banana. That's where my banana went. I knew I had a banana at some point. Did I ever tell you that once I bought a bagel and lost it? I literally lost it. I've never found it. Like, I bought the bagel, and by the time I got here, it was gone. Like, gone.
Did you ever look under the seat? of
I
your
looked under
car?
everything. I looked in every bag. I looked under everything. I literally lost a bagel. Like, it poof, vanished into thin air. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. I did this one. Lisa and Bonnie, if you're watching, this one will be yours when there's a lining inside of it. This is going to live at Log Cabin because they have this fabric.
Yeah.
We do too, but they also do. And I use the Cadet
Yeah, that
Essex,
looks nice.
which I really
Looks
like.
really nice.
So we got those. We've got another Amalfi with some green. I love the spearmints.
That's pretty. Yeah.
They love all of them.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because no one's made the face yet. Like, you could have done better.
No, everybody's saying beautiful. They
And
want to know the
two-
dimensions.
I will tell you that as well.
Ooh, that's
I've got
pretty
another
too.
cork one.
Medallion.
We'll put her little hair away.
Those-
The mandalas. You're gonna get fired today.
I don't know. You got fired the other day too, so I mean, we get fired on a regular
All right.
basis. So.
I like this one too with
That's
the navy.
pretty too, yeah.
So,
I like that.
So you can do all cork. You can do fabric and a little bit of cork. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's a very versatile bag. So let's go over a couple of things. I showed you the ins and outs. Let's talk about size. So it is 11 across the top. It's about 13 and a half on the bottom. It's 3 inches deep and 10 and a half high.
Ooh.
So it's a really good size.
Yeah.
It's not
suggestion.
too big. Like, I could use it. It's not too small. Because Lola, I love Lola, but it's way too small
Yeah.
for me. Thankfully, Judy wanted a bigger one.
You got the wider.
You know what?
Yes.
Somebody made a comment. This is a perfect place to put in a monogram.
Exactly.
It is.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
opens up so many places that if you have like
Yeah.
a really special fabric or you want to embroider something, there's so many options. And we
Judy Gordon, are you listening?
we do a lot of kits because you guys love kits and you love to see how they look, but you can order whatever you need and put it together however you want. I don't know about you. You ever have that one special piece of fabric that you just can't part with? Here, you can look at it all the time. So
This kit's on the website already.
they're already on the website.
Somebody ordered one already.
So kits are on the kits page. Pattern is on the top of the patterns page. And the retreat, if you're interested, is on the top of the virtual classes page. So, okay, so let me see here. So one of the things I want to tell you about Fiona, and then I'll show you how she came about. It's not a good bag for a directional cork. And what I mean by that is this. This is one of the first ones that I did. And the reason that this isn't a kit, can you see how this is in the same direction as this? It wouldn't be that way with the 9x27 cork. I had extra. And also these panels for the front and the back, some of the corks, like the herringbone, and it's not that it matters which way you use it, but it might throw you off when one piece goes one way and the other goes the other way. This is a very obvious directional cork. If one of your pieces does this and one does this, it might drive you crazy. Zebra, another one. The lines, it doesn't matter which way you do it, but it's going to matter because of the way that it's cut. So if you want to use something directional, the rainbow chevrons, a zebra, a herringbone, anything that has a true direction, you would have to order more cork. It's because of the way that it's cut. That is not the case with fabric. Fabric is cut differently. They're both printed the same. They're printed selvage to selvage, but because we sell cork in sizes and we sell fabric in yardage, it's different. So just keep that in mind. It's very clearly on the pattern, but just in case you're like, I don't know what that means, that's what it means. Hexagons, doesn't matter which way you cut it. You can cut pieces in both directions. Solids, any of those, they don't matter. So that's just one thing I wanted to let you know. So let's take a look here. Okay, so here's my sketchbook, which I lasered. And I also hand embroidered. So
let her loose with that laser, man. She's doing everything.
I'm telling you.
Don't get nervous. She'll laser you.
So I had an idea, and generally this is what happens. Something pops into my head. It could be that I'm trying to fill a gap in a pattern that we have. It could be a request, like I wish you had this or that. It could be based on a fabric. There's a lot of things that will inspire me to design a pattern. They're never the same. But for this one, I had this idea that I wanted something rounded, but I didn't necessarily want to make a round bag. I wanted something that had like a nice curve to it. And I already have a couple of bags that have a curve on the top, like Stella. I wanted something that had a curve somewhere else. So I was like, oh, we could do it on the pocket. That would be pretty cool. So then after thinking about that, I just got this idea that I wanted a strip in the middle. I wanted something there. So I started sketching, and this is how it looks. And I always start in pencil, and then when I really like something, I draw it in pen or marker. That is like my brain's way of saying, you're on to something, keep going. So these are my horrible little sketches. I write down numbers of like what size I kind of want it to be. I look at my other patterns. I kind of see like, this is a good size, this one's too big, this is too small. And then I go from there, and I start really drawing things out. I start drawing out how the cork is going to fit, how the different pieces are going to be cut. I start playing with measurements. This bag has an angle on the side, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't, so I have to go back in and make adjustments. But I start to draw all of this out, and I put all of my notes there. And it doesn't make sense to anybody that does not sew. They would be like, what is this? Like, what are you building here? And then I write notes like, try using keepers, strap keepers, and swivel hooks on the side. And then I wrote, no, because it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So I just kind of start drawing. And because we sell so much cork, and because we have standard sizes with the cork, some of the old patterns don't always work as well because they were before cork, but I try to make sure that this is going to work with one of our standard sizes. And now that I don't have the pressure of traveling and having only 2 sizes with me, I have all 5 to work with. I kind of go through and I figure out where will this work, because I know that if I don't do it, you're going to ask, well, can you do this one all out of cork? What would it need? So I try to figure that out. Somebody had asked me a while ago about cork measurements. How do you go from fabric to cork measurements? You really don't, because it's not yardage to yardage. Fabric is generally 44. Cork is 54 inches wide. Cork is cut as pieces. Fabric is cut in yardage. And we do half yard increments. Cork has different sizes. So a lot of it is sketching it out, sketching a box, putting all your lines in and figuring out how things are going to fit. It's no different than how I do it. Some of the patterns have it written in, like Fiona. Some of them don't. So it just kind of, it's not apples to apples, it's apples to oranges when you're trying to go back and forth. You also have to remember your handles are folded twice instead of 4 times. So there's different things you kind of have to keep in mind. It's something that I'm used to, but a lot of you, it's a challenge because it's not something you do every day.
That's why we pay you to do it.
That's why I do it. So that's my sketchbook. This is just one of them. I have a lot of them. I always have one around somewhere, but you can tell I'm serious because I did it in pen. That means I'm really on to something. And now you might notice up at the top here, it says the Nora Fiona bag. Let me tell you what that means.
I know.
So my patterns are named after my friends' children, my friends' grandchildren, deceased animals. Yes, I don't name after animals that are still here. I name them after my beloved animals that are no longer with us, like Lucy and Ginger. And my friend Lisa is about to be a grandmother for the 2nd time. And we were chatting one day, and her first granddaughter is Ellie, the Ellie bag, which is the black and white one over here. A lot of you have made that. And so Ellie's getting a sister. And I said, what are some of the names that they've thought of? And we're going through all the names. And 2 of the names that were mentioned were Nora and Fiona. And I was like, I love them both. I love them both. So I kept calling it the Nora Fiona bag because I thought it was going to be one or the other. It turns out it might not be either. We have no idea. In a few weeks we will know, and baby no name might not be Nora or Fiona, and I might have another name to pick from. So the way that I narrowed it down to Fiona was this. I loved Nora and I loved Fiona. And Nora might be a bag someday. I don't know. If you have a child or grandchild named Nora, let me know. It'll have a connection for me. So I was watching TV and flipping through the channels, and remember the wedding, not the wedding planner, Monster-in-Law. Mm-hmm. There's a very background character. She's hardly in it at all, but she's like an ex-girlfriend. Her name's Fiona. And as I turned the channel, I heard him say, no, Fiona. And I was like, well, that's weird. I was like, all right, well, that's weird. Didn't think about it. Later on that day, Shrek was on. We all know Shrek's girlfriend is Fiona. And then my husband and I started watching the TV show Shameless on Showtime. It's not brand new, but we're finally catching up. I think it's actually ending this year. And the main character, the main daughter, is Fiona. And it all happened the same weekend, and I was like, the bag is Fiona. It has to be, because now it's like someone in the universe is saying, name it Fiona. So Fiona is a grandchild that may not have that name. And Fiona is my TV watching with my husband. So that's where Fiona came from. And I think it's such a cute name.
It is.
And I think she's a Fiona. So, so that's how that happened. So let's talk about why the strap keepers didn't work the way I wanted to. So this was the first sample that I made. There is no zipper because I knew I was going to do a zipper, but I wasn't concerned about it. I just wanted to get the structure of the bag. And, oh, hold on. I really should show you this first. So once it gets off of paper, don't.
Beautiful, Jess.
It's stunning.
What a stunning combination.
I had fabric at home.
Stuck in it. Those pins?
Those are pins. Oh, and I had a piece of cork.
Yeah.
And, so this was version 1 of Fiona. Don't judge her. She went through an ugly phase. So we all did. We were all teenagers at one time. So I liked where it was going, minus the colors. But this is when I knew I needed to taper it more. I wanted her to kick out a little bit more here. The handles, I didn't just want a regular handle, and I was going to sew them here, so I pinned them on. And this also has a Scotch guard. This is why I couldn't show you what I Scotch guarded for that video, because it was this. So this was Fiona Nora version 1. She's ugly. It's okay. And smells like Scotch guard. And then when I figured it out, I jumped right in. And a lot of times I make my demo bag either out of hideous combinations or sometimes foam. Sometimes I'll use that foam because I can get the structure and the shape before I have to fuse anything and do any stuff like that. but I had fabric and cork, so I made that, and I also was trying out the sizes of the cork. And then I jumped right in, and sometimes I jump right in, sometimes I don't, sometimes it takes me a little while, but I was feeling confident, so I made this one. Again, the cork I found out would not work because of the directionality. Oh well, that's okay. I found all my placement for pockets. I started making templates. I usually hand draw my templates and then draw them on the computer for the picture part of it. But I had this idea, wouldn't it be really cool if you could attach the long handle on the sides with some of our hardware and use it in a different way? It was a great idea in theory. It didn't work because this doesn't want to move, and it really didn't want to hook on there. It is now, but originally I had it going this way, thinking it would just hook on the top. It does not fit. I found that out for you. So if you want to do this, you don't have to do this one, but I had a hole to cover. That's why that one's there. So I found out the hard way for you that you can do this, but you can't do it vertically, up and down, vertically. You can do it horizontally. And this is just to cover up holes. So I found that out for you. And I found out that the cork didn't work. So I decided not to write that into the pattern. Something else that I also found out with this one, because this one, I was already taking pictures. I was in it. I was starting to write the pattern. I had fully committed. I wanted to do it all out of cork. I figured out all of my cork stuff. And this is what I found out for you on this one before the final version of the pattern came out. This pocket goes all the way up to here. Okay? There is cork on the front, fabric on the back, cork here, that's interface, cork here, handles. I almost broke my machine trying to top stitch this. And for
you've got an
reference,
industrial machine.
I'm glad you said that.
Wow.
I do not test patterns on the heavy duty machine. Why?
Oh, okay.
Because most of you don't have one. I feel very strongly, and again, this is my opinion about my patterns, that you and anybody watching this and anybody out there that wants to make a bag from one of my patterns can do it on any standard sewing machine. If you have an industrial, it's obviously going to make your life easier. It makes my life easier for all these layers. But I don't want you to have that to do it. I don't want to tell you, oh, you want to make this? Well, you can't if you don't have an industrial machine. Sorry. I want to make sure that you can do this. So after I struggled and cried a few times, broke 2 needles, and my top stitching looks like absolute garbage, I decided, hey, genius, cut the pocket down so that it doesn't go all the way to the top. So I figured out the thickness so that you would not have to find out the hard way. So some bags go together like that. Some bags are a process. And this one was a little bit of a process. Got the shape, got the size real quick. Had to make some little tweaks on some things as I went. So that, in a nutshell, is how I design a pattern. It starts with a random idea, it goes to paper, and if I'm feeling really lucky, I will start photographing right away. And sometimes I have to go in and change things, and that's why you'll notice sometimes there's various fabrics, because I've already photographed and then changed my mind, so I've gone back in and photographed with a new set. And on the class page, I already put Fiona up. For June 26th, we're going to have a Fiona class. So if you want to make the brand new pattern.
We've already sold the kit, apparently.
We already sold the kit. So, yes. So that, yeah, I've never told anybody how I do things, and it probably doesn't seem that special to most people, but there are certain things that live in my brain that I don't put out loud. But I don't know, I find it interesting because everyone has a different process. I've watched different videos and talked to other designers, people that design patterns and fabric, and everyone has a different way of doing things. And this is just my way. I don't design bags on a computer. I do not use any software. I don't design them that way. I am hands-on from sketchbook to fabric. That's how I like to do it.
Charlie's going to make the Fiona at the birthday bash.
Yay!
That's what he says. He's thinking that. Yep.
I'm so excited.
We've already sold the kit.
So even with all of our flamingo talk, it's only 10 of 12. I'm so excited.
Look at that.
So now that you guys picked your favorites, I feel like I need to narrow down what is my favorite. Say I love that one, but it's Barb's, and I love those two. You know what?
Pretty.
This is really weird. It's kind of plain for me, but I think this one is my favorite.
Pretty.
Because usually I don't go this simple, and this is simple for me, but I really like the hexagon, so I think this is my favorite. But I may change my mind. I do a lot. And actually, I really love this one.
I think I like this one.
I love this one.
Yeah, that's you.
I like that one. See, this is hard.
That's for you.
I love this one.
It is. It reminds me of one you made.
And if my mom's watching, she's going to tell me which one she wants. I'm sure.
She's watching.
And I like this one too, and I don't usually do reds. But I like
the
this.
green, and I like this one.
red.
It's not red. I did
like
the
this
crimson.
one. I like them all.
And I decided to go with the caramel because it was
I like
something
the
I wouldn't
caramel.
normally pick, and I was trying to force myself to be different. Because normally I wouldn't have picked the caramel. And you could do cork on the pocket, and you could do this as fabric if you want to. The kits are just done the way that they're done.
Daisy one, yeah.
But you can make it however you want. So, and I think I might even try one out of wax canvas so I can be ready to show you guys lots of
There you
samples. Hopefully not in June. I'm hoping earlier than that. We're fingers crossed. I like that one too.
Ordered
It's very
mine.
hard. It's very, very hard to decide.
Another one ordered a kit.
So, the last little tidbit that I think we talked about 5 minutes before we started was the new Cork vendor that I use just uploaded 32 new prints because they are killing me. And there's some on there.
This is your mother's.
Oh, that's totally my mom. There's some prints on there that we don't know if we want to stock them. We think they're kind of kitschy and cute, but we don't know. We don't know. So I was thinking that maybe May, maybe June, that we might do some little limited edition bundles where you'll get, a few pieces of cork, and we'll see if you love them to death and we want to stock them. But there's some on there. You ever just get attracted to something, you have no idea why?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not my style, but I want that cork. I need that cork. And I don't know what it is, but there's just some, and there's themes. So we're going to do some theme bundles. So we're going to try to work on that maybe for June, because I put all of my money in that building over there. And I have a lot of cork coming in. We have like 5 boxes of cork coming in starting next week, which is a good thing. And also, just going back, because this is the other exciting part about me staying and the video studio, I don't have a lot of stuff to move over there because this is our inventory that we ship. But these ladies right here tell me every day that they get a chance. We don't have any room. We don't have any room. We're running out of room.
We need more shelves.
I know. So I'm going to take my desk, which is so sad. It has not been sat at in, I don't even know. It's been like a year. And I'm going to take my desk, and I'm going to take my bookshelves, and I'm going to go across the parking lot, and we're going to get more shelves that we can fill with more stuff. The shelves will not be empty for long. They never are.
No.
But I think I can fit like 4 more, maybe even 5 shelves in there. We'll see how it goes. And I have one to put over here too, but that's okay. So, because of all of you and all of your support, I get to stay here and do more stuff and take all of your ideas and make them into things. And I still have the list of ideas. You guys asked for smaller road trip. You asked for a round bag. You asked for men's stuff. Give me time on that. You've asked for fanny packs. You've asked for a lot of things that I need to work on, and our group project. So I am. I have a lot of work to do, and I'm gonna quit my job. I'm just gonna quit. I'm not gonna work here anymore. I'm sorry, Eric. I quit. And yeah.
They want more on the sale page too.
More.
That's Marlene.
Of course you do.
Some stuff
Marlene is good
there.
at finding stuff to put there.
I have a list of stuff that needs to go to the sale page, but you guys keep overwhelming us with so many orders, and don't stop doing that. That we just haven't had a moment to do that. So maybe we'll have an extra day next week. We'll see if we can squeeze in some time, because we have a lot of things that are just taking up room that just need to move over there. There's more fabric over there that needs to go on there, and I have my eye on a couple of cork prints that I don't think we're going to carry anymore. So I have a feeling they're going to go over there soon too. So keep an eye out on the pop-up sale page. Trust me, we've got things to put on. And Barb said, thank you so much for ordering chains. Please order more of them.
Please order more so we can get rid of them.
We're trying so hard to get rid of them. Because once we get rid of them, we get more stuff. So
They're two first. They're $2
for $5. They'll never be cheaper. So yeah.
Somebody wants a smaller Evie.
A smaller Evie. Okay. All right. The only thing I will tell you is that a smaller Evie is technically Emily, but if you're asking for it with the zippered flap, I can work on that too. But Emily is technically a smaller version of Evie, just smaller, less complex. So, but I will work on that. You guys want it, and I do my best to come through because you guys support me, so I support you. And I just sounded like Dr. Seuss, and I didn't mean to. That was, I will not eat them, Sam, I am. So, that is it. Okay. I have nothing else to say, at least nothing constructive. So I hope you enjoyed whatever this Friday was. And we will be back next Friday. And I do not know what we're doing the following Friday because I will be in a car on my way to Dayton. I'm trying to figure that out so I can tell you what's going to happen. But next week we will be here, same time. And I will...
One question.
Yeah.
What kind of strap for a Prima Diva?
A strap. You can do a wrist strap or you can make a full strap that's included in the pattern. You can use the chains and the D-rings. And actually, right now, chains are 2 for $5 and those thin D-rings are $1 for $4. So for $6, you can get enough for 2 wallets.
There you go.
Think about that. But you can make a chain. You can use a chain. You can add a wrist strap. It's all included in the pattern.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
Woo! Okay. I'm going to not be naked anymore because I feel very... I will see you guys next week. Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.